Yay!
How you
Hi,
doing?
everybody. So I haven't been on the calls for quite a while, but so much has happened to me in the last couple of months, and I've kept in touch with Nick, but unfortunately haven't been available to be in touch with everyone else. And I'm just so excited to share how much progress I have made in the last few months.
Okay, so the last time we kind of heard from you was when you manifested you won tickets to go see Mariah Carey in New York.
Correct. Yes. I think I had been listening to one of your recordings, or maybe it was a live call. I was on the call where we talked about the avatar.
Yeah.
I think that was the first time, and I actually forgot about it, but I wrote down on a little slip of paper, and I placed it under the avatar and said, um, that I wanted a getaway trip for Eric and I, my boyfriend and I, to have for Christmas, which I knew I didn't have any money in the bank to afford, but I just kind of wrote it on the little piece of paper, stuck it under my avatar, forgot about it. And then about, I don't know, a week or two later on one of the calls, we were talking about how to follow the happy. In other words, when a thought came into your mind, no matter what that thought was, how little, how big, if it brought a sense of joy or happiness or a smile on your face, to kind of keep following that path wherever it went. And I was listening to that in the morning while I was getting ready for work. And when I left home, I was driving in the car, and the radio station was talking about this fantastic prize package that included, airfare, hotel, Mariah Carey, meet and greet, like just this unbelievable package. It was the Plaza Hotel, for God's sake, in New York City. So um, I got so happy hearing about this contest that I just had to pull my car over immediately. And they said, all you have to do is this, this, and this, and download this. And I did it. And off to work I went. And that afternoon they called me and I won the package. And so it was like, yay, it was so exciting. So I started to kind of think at that point how maybe I'm kind of a powerful manifester, like that kind of like entered my mind, like, wow, what else can I do? And so one of the other things that you guys talked about that I listened to, not only you, but Abraham Hicks always has recordings about the wobble. I learned about the wobble, and I recognized in myself, I was one of those people in the past that when the wobble happened, I would put my head in the sand, I would ignore it and power through whatever was going on in my life. And I learned that that's probably not a good thing to do, that the wobble is the universe's way of telling me that whatever's going on is probably not right for me, that I'm not either in the right space or the relationship or job or fill in the blank, whatever it might be. And I got the wobble about 2 weeks ago, working at a job that I, in my mind, loved, had absolute joy for, had no bad feelings about. And I got a wobble. And I thought, this time I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to pay attention to this wobble. And it's about work. Something happened. It made me feel uncomfortable. I started to explore my feelings about it. And instead of ignoring it, I sat down at the computer and I wrote a paragraph about what my perfect job felt like. Not, I was very non-specific about what kind of industry, very non-specific about, when it would happen or if it would happen, or maybe I was already in it, because in my mind I thought maybe I could just change the job that I'm in, the circumstances, because I really like it. I talked about my feelings. I feel appreciated. I feel valued. I feel like a part of a team. These are the kinds of things I wrote. And it was a paragraph long. 24 hours later, 24 hours later, a president of a company sent me a message in LinkedIn and asked if he could schedule a call with me. And it was in the industry that I presently work in. And I was very excited about it. And I thought, wow, I really am a powerful manifester. And so, yes, I took the call. We had a long talk. And I said, listen, I'm pretty happy where I am. I'm not looking to change jobs. I really don't, I don't have any need to change jobs. And he's like, well, let me just talk to you about this position. And he went on and on and on, made me an offer. I rejected the first two offers because in my mind, I thought, hey, if I'm going to make a change, it's going to be a change for the better and upward change. I'm not making a lateral move here. And I stuck to my guns, and it took me 3 days. And they came back with the offer that I wanted. And I started my new job. And it is beyond what I could have ever imagined for myself, even. This company is unbelievable. I'm getting more money than I was before. And I'm just like blown away by the whole thing. And I'm like so excited. I just want to share it with everybody because I want everybody to understand that we all have this ability in us that we already know that we do. And it really can happen. And it's just about getting in touch with those feelings and putting them, I find for myself anyway, just writing them down and putting them on paper to me is so powerful to just put out, specifically what I'm looking for in a non-specific way, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And anyway, I just wanted to share that and let everybody know how happy I am, and thank you for your guidance along the way. It's made tremendous difference in my life in a very short period of time.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. That's such a great story.
Thank you.